Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I'd like to talk about how do I strengthen weaker Mars in a horoscope. So you'll be having a stronger Mars or a weaker Mars in the birth chart depending upon the Mars placement in your birth chart. Okay. How do I know that Mars is weaker in the birth chart? Mars represents power, Mars represents authority, Mars represents ego, Mars represents anger, Mars represents conflicts, quarrels, Mars represents speech problems, Mars represents adamancy, impulsiveness, Mars represents technology, missionaries, fire related, police, defense, Mars represents surgeons, Mars represents dentists. Okay, Mars represents iron related items as well. Okay, for all this, Karakva's planet Mars is the Karaka for all the significators which I have mentioned to you till now. If Mars is placed in the, I'm talking about the weaker Mars here. If Mars is placed in the Taurus zodiac sign, Libra zodiac sign, Gemini zodiac sign, Virgo zodiac sign, or Mars is placed in the Aquarius zodiac sign, Mars becomes negative in nature. Mars becomes weaker in your birth chart. If Mars is placed in Cancer zodiac signs, that is a debilitation point of that is a debilitation point for planet Mars, and Mars becomes super weaker in the Cancer zodiac sign. Okay. So this is what generally happens if at all Mars is placed in these zodiac signs. So Mars goes into the weaker state, and and especially if Mars is placed in the Cancer zodiac sign, Mars becomes super weaker in nature, and that's when you got to make some kind of remedy for planet Mars, and also you need to observe certain kind of rituals on Tuesdays. Okay, so some of the stuff. Let me tell you first of all what happens if Mars becomes weaker. If Mars is placed in your 10th house or 11th house and is weaker, then there will be a lot of professional harassment at your workplace. There will be financial disputes, there will be financial problems in your family, and also if Mars is placed in the 2nd house or a 3rd house or a 4th house and Mars is weaker, then that brings a lot of quarrels, disputes, anger and aggressive aggression problems with regards to your family members, especially with the younger brother. You'll be having a dispute. Okay. And if Mars is placed in the 7th house and is weaker, or in the 8th house and it is weaker, then there will be a lot of relationship related problems with your spouse. If Mars is placed in the 6th house or even the 9th house or 8th house, that brings a lot of health issues as well as debts, and there will be financial problems, all that stuff. Depending upon the placement of planet Mars, ideally the prediction generally changes. In fact, I've spoke a lot about a weaker Mars and stronger Mars in my previous videos in my YouTube channel. Please do check that video as well. Okay, so and also Mars is a planet of energy, Mars is a planet of vitality, Mars is a planet of immunity. Okay, so if this planet goes weaker in your birth chart, by default I would say that you'll be having health issues, you'll be having a lot of issues with regards to your energy. You'll be very lazy in nature. These people are very lazy in nature. At the same time, they like to do a lot of they like to find a lot of shortcuts for success, which will not generally happen, or sometimes it doesn't exist in nature as well. Okay, and some of the people get into some kind of disputes, and some people you might have seen they are very quarrelsome in nature. They get into conflict so quickly, just like that, out of misunderstandings, and they'll be having a frequent quarrels with the spouse, they'll be having frequent quarrels with the family members. For all these people, generally Mars is weaker in their birth chart. Okay, so you got to do some kind of charity, especially on Tuesdays, to strengthen your weaker Mars. Okay, maybe you can distribute some kind of clothes to the needy people. At the same time, you do some kind of charity. You can go to some NGOs, or if at all you have some children. Okay, especially children, because Mars is also a very young planet, and as per the Vedic Astrology, so you got to serve the children. Maybe you can you can sponsor them for the education, you can sponsor them some clothes, or you can sponsor some food, or you can distribute some gift items to them and make them happy. Okay, so that is the only way that you can able to strengthen weaker Mars, and most importantly, have a good relationship with your younger brother. Even though maybe depending upon your horoscope, he will not be having good relationship with you, but if at all you try to maintain that relationship, okay, it will be helpful for you only, because you are strengthening your weaker Mars. Okay, you are strengthening your weaker Mars. So I would like you to do these two remedies, and it will definitely work for you, because it's planetary bodies are nothing but the energies. It's all about the energy flow. It's all about your chakras. All that stuff is related to these planets. So So if at all you do these two remedies, it will be really beneficial for you, and a lot of people have benefited with these remedies as well. Okay, so please do follow these two remedies and strengthen your weaker Mars in your birth chart. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video. If at all you need my astrological consultations, the link is mentioned in the description section. Once I get a consultation order, I'll be able to help you with a complete analysis pertaining to your individual birth chart. I can able to check your birth chart for at least 2 to 3 hours, and I can provide you the consultation. Alright, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in the consultation. Bye for now.